Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. Well, we have another review for you today, and this is on the Smith & Wesson MP40 BB pistol. Now this is a really cool BB pistol. I've been itching for it for a while. I've read some reviews and stuff and thought, you know, even though it's composite, it's a Smith & Wesson. Now Smith & Wesson does build really good quality BB guns, so I'm sure I'm not going to go wrong. I've bought Walther guns. I've never gone wrong. You know, so good gun, right? The test is buying it and trying it. So anyway, this thing has a 19 round dropout magazine. Okay, there's a release button here on the side. The magazine is metal, so you don't even need to buy extra mags unless you want to have them, you know, preloaded and, you know, drop, go, drop, go, drop, go. You know, I'm going to check and see what it's going to cost for extra mags because Walmart doesn't sell the extra mags. But I mean, this is like an $80 gun. You know, and that wasn't bad. You know, I'm talking Canadian money here. The mag system is really nice on it. There's a little notched out spot here. You just pull the spring all the way down to the bottom, and it locks. Throw your 19 BBs in there. Boom, 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 boom. Lift up the back tab, releases it forward again, and you're ready to shoot. And you just slide it right back up. Away you go. Okay. Now, for loading this gun with CO2 gas, they tell you to take out the clip, put the gun on safe. So you do that first. Put it on safe first, pop the clip, and then you pull back on the grips, and they stay attached. And you put your CO2 bottle in, and you put a drop of pellet gun oil on every bottle that you run through it. Which, hey, that's a no-brainer. That's too easy, right? It has a twist mount here for igniting the bottle. So you hand twist it. The tab here is composite tabbed. It does have a steel axle pin, and of course, you know, your screw is made out of steel. But you don't have to torque the hell out of this to ignite the bottle and seal it, which is great. I like that. It's really nice. Good feature. And good piercing capability. So they've actually done a lot of work into this thing, and it's very much set up the same way as the Walthers for the piercing assembly. So they pierce bottles rather easily, so you don't have to torque things tight. And you really don't need to on any of the CO2 guns anyhow, because if you torque it too tight, you can cause damage to your end seal, your piercing pin, whatever. Anyway, so once you're done loading her up, pop the grips forward, got a loaded clip, pop it in, take her off safe, boom, 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 fire away. Now, I did a test on this. The accuracy actually isn't bad. I'm going to have to get used to it because it is strictly double action. But the accuracy so far is actually pretty good. I pretty much hit where I aim for the most part. You know, I'm really not a pistol guy. I'm more of a rifle guy, but, you know, I like some of my pistols too, you know. Now, out of one bottle, one CO2 bottle, and I was using a Crossman CO2 bottle. It really doesn't matter. They're all pretty much the same. I got 11 clips. That's 209 rounds out of one CO2 bottle, and I decided, you know what, this is crazy. I gotta stop and see how much gas is left in this thing. So just because I wanted to stop, I stopped there. I undid the bottle, and there was enough gas released. I probably could have shot another 10 rounds off. You know, and even at up to 11 clips through it, even on the 11th clip, I still had lots of power for piercing through the beer cans and sinking her into the box, and, you know, the odd one out of the 19 shots actually still stuck into my wooden backstop. So, you know, that's still quite snappy. So, and this is rated for 480 feet per second, which, you know, I'm telling you, it's got to be running at least that. You know, on the fresh bottle, she's sinking the BBs into my backstop, you know, almost 1/8 of an inch. You know, so that's pretty good from 15 feet away and being a BB gun. So that's pretty snappy. So very impressed with this gun. Very happy with it. You know, and it was only like 80 bucks in tax. You know, we're talking Canadian price here, and we're talking Walmart. I did find it cheaper online at a company in BC. It was like 55 bucks, but by the time you get your shipping on there and your taxes, you're actually spending more money by the time it gets here by like a couple of dollars. So hey, I bought it locally, you know, and so why not? But it is a very nice gun, so if you want a nice, fun BB gun that's got some realism to it, I mean, this is styled after the rear one. The trigger system, the pull on it, is very close to the original authentic one. So, you know, it's a great little gun. You know, and being a Smith & Wesson, you've got quality here too. You know, and I'm not just saying that just because, you know, it's actually true. I've been selling air guns for a long time. I've been repairing a lot of air guns, and I've owned a lot of air guns over the years. And the Smith & Wessons, you can't go wrong on them. Even Smith & Wesson airsoft guns are really good quality airsoft guns, even for like $30 guns, you know. And plenty of power, you know, plenty of packing power, even their airsoft stuff. But Smith & Wesson's got quality to it. It's got a history. It's got a name. Company's been in business forever. You know, Walther's the same way. But this is one gun if you want a nice little fun plinker. You want to bust up those tin cans. It'd be fun for that, like beer cans and that. You know, and other little things. I'm sure, you know, for those people that like to hunt, and I really don't hunt, but if you like to, this thing I'm sure would definitely have no problem probably taking out a partridge, you know, if you hit the right spot on the sucker. You know, I mean, a 22 would be much better, but I do know I have a customer that actually hunts with a BB pistol, and he shoots partridge with it, and it's a Daisy BB pistol. It's an older one, and it puts out about 490 feet per second, and this thing's rated for 480. You know, and he's taking out partridge with his. But you know, I mean, this is, to me, this is a fun gun. You know, it's got a weaver mount here too, that so you can mount a laser on it or a flashlight, that type of thing. So it's under mounts underneath the barrel, so that's kind of a cool little feature too. I'm not fussy on the fiber optics, really. It's not my kind of thing, but it came with it. Hey, what do you do? But in the lighting conditions I have in my basement at this time, the fiber optics actually don't interfere, and they actually look black. So, you know, that works for me. But anyway, I thought I'd give you a bit of a review on this thing, like know what my thoughts and feelings were on it. Definitely a great buy. I know some people don't like plastic guns, but you know what? There are some of them that are really good, and this is one of the good ones, guys. So if you want to pick one of these things up, I mean, I'm sure Walmart, where you are, sells them. I don't know about Canadian Tire. I know our Canadian Tire does not sell this particular Smith & Wesson. They sell the airsoft one, but they don't sell this one. But all Canadian Tires are different. Pyramid Air sells these things. Many different companies sell these guns. So if you want a fun little plinker, hey, it's a great little gun, and great price on it, under $100. Hey, how can you go wrong for having 209 rounds that you can fire out of this thing? And I'm sure I probably could have easily got 215 rounds before my bottle would have emptied. So that's decent. I like that. So cost effective on CO2 is there. Ease of handling. It's even great for kids. You know, not just adults. It's great for kids too. Kids will have fun with this. They won't have a problem squeezing that trigger. You know, so there you go. Anyways, happy YouTubing. I hope you enjoyed the video, and look forward to your comments too. If you've got one of these things, or you had one of these things, you know, hey, let us know your thoughts and feelings too on your experiences with this particular gun too. Again, it's a Smith & Wesson MP40. Really cool gun.